channel, this is going to be a really quick live because I'm getting ready to go out the road, and I decided to pop on to show you all my very quick face. And this makeup is for a national document, so I want to make sure that I look very cute and presentable, so that is what I'm about to do here today. So I'm going to get into doing my makeup, my eyebrows first, and I'm going to be using a Ruby Kisses eyebrow pencil to do my brows. I have my mirror right on the side of me, just in case you see me slide across to look across to my right. I'm just doing my eyebrows on this side in the mirror. This isn't going to be anything too sculpted, just something really natural, just to cover any marks, etc. One second. Next, I'm just going to clean up under the brows here, and these are my two foundations of choice, the Maybelline Superstay and LA Colors Truly Matte Longwear High Pigment Foundation. I'm using these two. Hi, how are you doing today? This is what I'm going to be using to carve out my brows. And like I said, this isn't like a full glam look. I'm just going to be doing something really simple to look neat and polished. Hello, Yara Tamak, how are you? My day is going great. Blessed. The Most High woke me up today, so I am amazing. Right, nothing too much. Just carving out my brows to make my eyebrows look really neat. I think once your brows are done properly, your entire face just falls into place. I am from the Caribbean, Trinidad to be exact. If you all are new to my page, my name is Cherise. I am a content creator that just shares a little bit about my life. I'm a wife. And on my page, you're going to see just a bit about everything from cooking to how I spend time with my family, even the work that I do, because I am a makeup artist and a hairstylist. Thank you. Yes, this is years of practice. For those who may not know, I have been doing makeup for over 10 years. My brows are done. I'm just gonna go in to clean up the bags underneath my eyes, or the dark circles per se. Hi, excuse. You're too loud.
Sorry.
Thank you.
What am I doing?
My daughter is here with me. Once I'm doing makeup, she loves to be in the same space with me. Right. Excuse me, I said you're too loud. Go in bedroom. Right. Right. And I'm gonna be, I already moisturized my face with the Pond's cream, so I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser as my primer, and I'm gonna do the balance of my face. Oops. Forehead. My nose, for sure. My forehead. Right, so I'm going to add a little more of these two foundations, and I'm using LA Colors Truly Matte Longwear foundation as well as the Maybelline Super Stay foundation. So since I gave birth to my son 3 months ago, my skin complexion has gotten much lighter, so I have not purchased my shade of foundation, but as a makeup artist I have a ton of shades within my kit that I'm able to reach for and mix. So not having my exact shade of foundation isn't too much of an issue for me. Right. Be sure to bring it down on the neck. Just want to have something really clean. Tell me in the comments down below where y'all are watching this live from. As I said, I am from the Caribbean. Be sure to bring it down into the neck.
Are you okay?
And I'm gonna carve out the top of my brow. Hey, you're so pretty, you don't need makeup. Thank you. But I like to look a bit polished, and I'm also a makeup artist, so this is kind of something that I do on a day-to-day basis. I love makeup. I love playing in makeup. But I am more of the soft glam girly when it comes to doing makeup. Even my really sculpted looks are more on the softer neutral side. So that is the type of makeup that I usually do. What do you use for powder? So for powder, I mostly use my local brand, which is Sasha. You can find their products on Amazon. I could probably link it in the video down below once we're finished. but I usually use my local brands. I try to support local products here, and I use a powder palette because I'm a makeup artist. I do have the palettes versus having individual compacts. How expensive? It's not really expensive. On Amazon it's probably like 12 to 20 US. And well, you asked about powder, but I usually use a little bit of foundation as well, just to cover any dark spots. Right, actually Sasha's powders are doubled as powder foundation, so it's buildable. The more you build on that powder is the more coverage you get, but I prefer to always go in with a liquid first. Thank you. There are a ton of content on my page where I'm not wearing makeup, if you all are interested in how I look without makeup. Especially on my shorts feed, you are going to see a lot of my face without makeup, especially when I'm just doing stuff at home. But because I have to head out, yeah, just doing a quick face. Face wash, to be quite honest, I use the Clean and Clear. I still use Clean and Clear face washes the daytime and the nighttime, and I sometimes use another local brand here in Trinidad called the Joy brand. They have a one of them that's good. Well, I don't really use foamy face washes, just the ones that I mentioned. I cannot locate it. 1 second. Yeah, so I'm so sorry for the question. No, it's not bothering me. I'm actually looking for something, but I cannot locate it right now. So I was looking for my loose powder to set my under eye area, but I'm not seeing it. So I will just use the powder. No, you are not a bother at all. I really enjoy the interaction, to be quite honest. But I was just looking for something to set my under eye. Usually all of my stuff is right on the table here, but for some reason I'm not sure where that particular powder went, or where did I put it. Yeah. Oh, you live in Europe. Nice. How is it over there? I live in Trini. Hi, it's good to have another Trini up in here. Really love Maybelline, and the reason for that is the diversity of products that they have for all skin types. I have never had any issues with any of their makeup on myself or on my clients, so I tend to reach for them a lot. A lot of it is in my kit, and it goes on beautifully. Yeah. So time to kind of contour and sculpt my face. I also kind of try to showcase that budget-friendly products can work really great. I usually, when I do my makeup, I usually wear my makeup for most of the day, 10-12 hours, sometimes even longer. I don't advise sleeping with makeup though, but I do wear my makeup for a really long time, especially if I have content to do, or I'm just out with my family. I tend to wear my makeup for a really long time. So I usually use Maybelline, and I don't have any issues with them, to be quite honest. Yeah. Next, I'm going to use my Be Perfect Carnival palette to apply some blush. It has a really nice sort of peach pink in here. It's called Foolish is the name of the shade, and I really like this as a blush. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my face here. And because I'm just going to run errands, I'm not using or doing anything too much. So for my liner, I'm just doing a really simple liner because I'm gonna put on the lashes after. I just want a liner just to kind of hide the lash band a bit. Right, simple. I'm not even doing a wing liner because I don't want a wing liner. I just want a liner to hide the lash band. You can see the difference that a liner does to the. And I'm using another local brand called Kenzie Beauty. This is the style of lashes. I just usually cut off the ends of it because they're a bit long for my eyes. So I'm also using a local glue. It's called Tobago Glow Cosmetics, and I absolutely love this lash glue. It works just as good as the Amazing Shine and Duo and these other brands, but for me it's a local brand. So So I'm just going to do the rest of my face and wait for this to dry down a bit. Nice. Make sure my eyebrows are good and in place, just how I want them. Right, this is what my base is looking like. I'm not going to be adding anything more. I just probably want a little more blush to be on the more pinky side, look a little more flush. Yeah. I'm happy with this hair. So as I said, I'm just waiting for the lashes to dry down a bit. Oh, one is dried already. Nice. And I just kind of look up to see where I'm putting the lashes. Rest it in the middle of the eyes, and then you can adjust. You can fix and adjust the band to rest wherever you want it to, and that is it. Look at the difference that some lashes can do to your face. Nice. This is beautiful. So I'm just gonna do the other side now, and you can also kind of bend the lashes a bit so that it's a bit more on the flexible side. You know, the lash band is sort of stiff and straight. When you now take them out the packaging, you just want to kind of bend it a little just so that it's flexible to put on the eyes. And again, I'm looking up at my mirror, and I'm going to rest the lashes in the middle, and then I'm going to pull the ends. I'm just going to put some mascara to blend out my lashes with the falsies, like that. Oops, I forgot this was the last one that we put on. Nice. Right, next side, like that, and the bottom lashes. Love it. Love it. Right. Just want to put some, feeling a bit sticky from the foundation, but this foundation dries down really matte. Well, these two foundations that I use, and these are just my everyday foundations that I mix. That is what we're working with. She is gorgeous. Alright, now to do my lips, and I'm at those stores, so I'm just going to line my lips. I always line my lips with a brown liner. We're looking funny. I'm going to reach for my Absolute New York lip velvet. I'm just gonna put it to the center. This is a Victoria's Secret's lip gloss, Color Shine gloss. And we are cute. Now it's time to set my face, and I usually set my face first with rose water and then secondly with the Maybelline Lasting Fix It Spray. One down, next one to go. Oops. Now we allow her to dry. I'm just gonna be using this here to dry because I don't have one of those handheld fans at my disposal right now. Y'all wanna see me do my hair on here one time? She is still wet, as you can see in the middle area here. I have to get a comb 1 second. I was thinking about putting my hair up in one, but I decided not to again, so I will just let it down a bit. Right, I have my rat tail comb here with me. My curly hair routine is pretty simple. I do have much more extensive hair, how I do my hair on my page, so if you all are interested in that type of content, I do have my curly hair routine on my page as well. My hair is damp, so I don't need to dampen it anymore. I'm gonna be using this gel here from Soft and Silky. It's a styling gel extra hold. And I'm just gonna put this in my hair. I'm gonna use a detangling brush just to rake through my hair like that. Give it a shake, and we're already done with the first section. I'm going to do the second section. I just want to make sure that it is not tangled up anymore. Like that. Apply the product. And most curly hair products, you need to ensure that your hair is either wet or damp to activate it. Otherwise, it is gonna cause frizzing at the roots. And if you want to leave your hair down, your hair is gonna get frizzy much faster. Maybe I should do a half up, half down style. We'll see. Right, secure the top again. I'm going to apply right. like that, and then rake it through the balance of the hair. I like to put it behind my ears. Nice. We are almost completed with my hair. This is usually how I get my really defined curls, by using a brush. But if I want much more voluminous curls, I use a bigger detangling brush that has bigger bristles, I should say. Shake. It does shrink up the hair a bit, but if that's not your type of style, then you might want to switch it up. Right. I'm gonna use a smaller clip to clip up the front here now. Like that. Taking this section here, I have to detangle it first before I apply my product. Nice. Rake the product all through my hair, and I'm going from, make sure it's smooth out. Like that. And this is my last section on top here. I'm going to detangle it first. Like that. What time is it where I live? It is now, it's morning time, so it's 7:47 a.m. here. Now it's just to kind of pull certain pieces into place for it to fall how I want it to fall. But we are completed. Let me just do the front of, organize the front of my hair and this side a bit more. Oh, AM or PM? Alright, and just want to reinforce this side a bit, and we are completed. AM. Okay, so that's like what, you're an hour behind. Where are you from? Right. And our look is completed. So this is my quick hair and makeup look for today's live, And if you all are interested in this type of content, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and subscribe. I really enjoyed being here with you all this morning because it's morning time home by me. So thank you for tuning in wherever you are in the world. Thank you so very much. And if you all want to see much more of this type of content, like I said, don't be shy, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications for when I'm live, and also when I post content on my page. It would be really nice of you all to support. I hope you all enjoyed being here with me, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.